Bonjour, wie geht's? Buenos dias, ni hao ma. Today's discussion focuses on the fact that Justin Rose lost the Masters yesterday and he refused to implement a low punch shot. I was shocked by this. What I've done here to have illustrations is I've put a couple of videos above that you can click on to understand how a low punch shot works. The situation was that Rose hit the ball behind a tree, and there was a gap of about 2 foot high below the tree in front of him that he could hit at. And he chose, instead of a low punch shot, he simply dribbled the ball out back into the fairway and then tried to win and allow the other player to make a big mistake, which did not occur. So I was shocked by his play, and the reason is that if you're a bad golfer, one of the number one tricks that you learn how to do is how to get out of those bad situations with the low punch shot. The videos that I'll show, I've attached to this video, you'll notice the recommendation is that you have a short distance to go, let's say only 130 yards or 150 yards. But the problem you have is there's a tree in front of you. So most people are looking at using a 7-iron or something of that ilk, and so simply put the ball in the back of your stance and choke down on the club. What this does is keeps the ball low to the ground. You'll notice in the case of the 7-iron, the ball comes off the ground something like 5 to 7 feet, but stays below the trees that are illustrated in the video that I've attached. To be honest with you, I've been practicing this shot with a 3 or a 4-iron, and the ball placed far back in the stance. I can get the ball to go 150 to 180 yards and never get off the ground by more than 2 or 3 feet. So I would encourage you to consider placing it in the back of your stance initially, and then putting the ball not only in the back of your stance, but beyond your right toe. Because what happens when you do that is that you can hit a low stinger shot that gets no more than 6 inches to a foot off the ground and goes a long distance. Had Mr. Rose employed this, he may not have won the tournament, but he wouldn't have given away a shot to make life easier on his opponent. And with some luck, a low stinger a foot off the ground that went 150 to 180 yards might have put him on the green or very near it, so he could actually take a shot at the pin from that position. So best of luck in your golf pursuits. Learning how to hit a low stinger, working through the bag from the 7-iron all the way up to even the 3-iron is a good idea with the ball back in your stance and not even a full swing. You come down on the swing and you may not be able to extend your arms for the full swing in front of you, but you actually don't need it because the situation doesn't require a long distance shot. It just requires a very low shot. Best of luck in your golf efforts.